The bus driver, a seasoned woman in her 50s named Mrs. Harris, keeps her eyes on the road. A group of children, ages 8 to 12, are seated, some with backpacks, others playing on their phones. Lucas, 11, adventurous, peeking out the window.
Whoa.
Did you see that deer just now? Mia, 10, cautious, sitting beside Lucas. Yeah, but I think it ran off. Probably scared of something. Jason, 12, the class clown. Scared of you, Mia? The kids laugh as Mia rolls her eyes. EXT school bus, same time. The bus rounds a bend. Suddenly, a massive grizzly bear lumbers onto the road, its fur shimmering in the sunlight. It stops, staring at the oncoming vehicle.
Int.
School bus, continuous. The children scream as Mrs. Harris slams on the brakes. The bus jerks to a halt. Mrs. Harris. Everybody stay calm. Lucas, excited. It's a bear. A real bear. Mia, panicked. Why is it just standing there? EXT school bus, continuous. The grizzly sniffs the air, then moves closer to the bus, curious but cautious. It towers over the front of the vehicle, its claws gleaming.
Int.
School bus, continuous. The children huddle in their seats. Jason whispering, is it going to attack us? Mrs. Harris. No sudden movements. Stay in your seats. She slowly reaches for the radio. Mrs. Harris. Into the radio. This is Bus 17. We've got a grizzly bear blocking the road on Route 22. Requesting immediate assistance. EXT Wooded Road. Moments later. The grizzly circles the bus, inspecting it. Inside, the children watch in silent terror. Lucas, to Mia. Do you think it can break the glass? Mia. Don't say that. EXT school bus, continuous. A loud crack startles the bear. A tree branch falls nearby. The bear rears onto its hind legs, roaring.
Int.
School bus, continuous. The children scream again. Jason. It's gonna flip the bus. Mrs. Harris, firmly. Enough. Everyone quiets. Her commanding tone silences the bus. The bear, hearing no more noise, seems to lose interest. It lowers itself and begins walking away. EXT Wooded Road, continuous. The bear disappears into the forest.
Int.
School bus, continuous. The children erupt into relieved cheers. Mrs. Harris, with a sigh. All right, everyone. Let's get to school. Lucas, grinning.
Best.
Field trip. Ever. Mia, to Lucas. I seriously thought it was going to break through the windshield. Did you see its claws? Lucas, grinning, imitating the bear.
Rawr.
I'm coming for your lunchbox, Mia. Jason, laughing. It probably smelled your PB&J sandwich. Mrs. Harris, glancing at them in the mirror. All right, settle down, everyone. It's over now. Let's just focus on getting to school safely. The bus turns onto a narrower road lined with even denser forest. EXT school bus, continuous. As the bus continues, the camera pans to the edge of the forest. The grizzly reappears, emerging from the trees and trailing the bus at a distance, its massive frame blending into the shadows.
Int.
School bus, continuous. Mrs. Harris notices something in the rearview mirror and narrows her eyes. Mrs. Harris, to herself. No, it can't be. She quickly glances back, but doesn't say anything to the children.
Mia.
Why are we slowing down? Mrs. Harris, forcing a calm tone. Just a rough patch of road ahead. Hang tight. EXT Wooded Road, continuous. The grizzly moves closer, its pace quickening. It's now just 50 feet behind the bus.
Int.
School bus, continuous. Suddenly, a loud bang shakes the bus. The children scream. Lucas. What was that? Mrs. Harris, grimacing. Flat tire. Mia, terrified. Flat tire. Here. Mrs. Harris pulls the bus to the side of the road. The vehicle comes to a stop with a hiss of the brakes. EXT school bus stopped, continuous. The grizzly slows, watching the stationary bus. It cautiously approaches, drawn by the sound of the children inside.
Int.
School bus, continuous. Jason, peeking out the back window. Mrs. Harris, it's coming back. Panic spreads among the children. Mrs. Harris, sternly, stay in your seats and stay quiet. Do not move. She grabs her emergency radio again. Mrs. Harris, into the radio. Bus 17 to base. This is an emergency. I've got a Grizzly approaching, and we're stranded with a flat tire on Route 22. Send wildlife rangers immediately. Static crackles on the other end. No response. EXT school bus, continuous. The bear inches closer, sniffing the air. Its heavy breathing is audible now. It rears up again, placing its massive paws on the back of the bus, causing it to rock slightly.
Int.
School bus, continuous. The children cling to their seats, frozen in fear. MIA, whispering, it's trying to get in. Lucas, quietly, we need to scare it away. Jason, scare it away? With what? A math book. Lucas looks around, spotting an emergency horn button on the dashboard. Lucas, to Mrs. Harris, can I try some things? Mrs. Harris hesitates, but the look of determination in Lucas's eyes convinces her. Mrs. Harris, all right, but be ready to move back fast. Lucas runs to the front of the bus. He slams his hand on the emergency horn, and a deafening blast echoes through the forest. EXT school bus, continuous. The horn startles the bear. It lets out a loud grunt and backs away, its ears pinned flat. The sound echoes, causing birds to scatter from the trees.
Int.
School bus, continuous. The children cheer quietly as they see the bear retreat a few steps.
Mia.
It's working. EXT school bus, continuous. But the bear, still curious, stops retreating and begins circling the bus again. Its instincts seem torn between fear and curiosity.
Int.
School bus, continuous. Mrs. Harris looks at Lucas. Mrs. Harris. Good try, but it's not giving up. Suddenly, the sound of a vehicle approaching grows louder. EXT wooded road, continuous. A park ranger truck pulls up, lights flashing. Two rangers step out, armed with bear deterrents like air horns and rubber bullet guns. Lead ranger, yelling, stay back. The rangers fire a loud warning shot into the air. The Grizzly, finally spooked, lets out a low growl before retreating into the woods.
Int.
School bus, continuous. The children watch in awe as the bear disappears. Relief washes over everyone. Jason. Man, that was insane. Mrs. Harris. To the children. All right, everyone. Let's thank the rangers and get back on the road. The atmosphere is lighter now, but the children are still a bit shaken. Mrs. Harris, over her shoulder. We'll be at school in about 15 minutes. You all did great back there. Kept calm and followed instructions. Jason, smirking. Yeah, but next time, maybe bring bear spray, Mrs. Harris. Mrs. Harris, smiling. Next time, let's hope there isn't a next time, Jason.
Mia.
Seriously. I don't think my heart can handle another bear. Lucas. Come on, Mia. What's the worst that could? Mrs. Harris interrupts, her voice sharp and serious. Mrs. Harris. Lucas, don't even finish that sentence. EXT school bus. Wooded area. Continuous. The road ahead becomes rougher, with more dips and branches strewn across it. A storm from the previous night left the terrain uneven. The ranger truck slows as they come to a fallen tree blocking the path.
Int.
School bus. Continuous. The bus rolls to a stop. Mrs. Harris. Stay in your seats. Looks like the rangers need to clear the way. Through the windows, the children watch as the rangers get out of their truck and begin moving the tree with a winch attached to their vehicle.
Mia.
This is taking forever. Can't we just go back the way we came? Lucas. No way. What if the bear's still back there? Jason. Yeah, or what if it brought friends? XT, wooded road, same time. As the rangers work, a faint rustling comes from the trees nearby. One of the rangers, a younger man named Ranger Tyler, pauses and listens. Ranger Tyler. You hear that? Lead Ranger. Probably just the wind, but the rustling grows louder. Suddenly, a second grizzly bear, smaller than the first, emerges from the bushes. It looks agitated, growling low. Ranger Tyler, shouting,
Bear.
another bear.
Int.
School bus, continuous. The children see the new bear through the windows.
Mia.
Not again. Lucas. Are we cursed or something? MRS. Harris grabs the radio again, trying to contact anyone nearby. MRS. Harris. Into radio. Bus 17. We've got another bear on Route 22. Rangers on site, but we may need more backup. EXT, Wooded Road, continuous. The second bear sniffs the air, clearly agitated by the presence of humans and vehicles. It lets out a warning huff, pawing the ground. The Rangers quickly grab their bear deterrents, trying to drive it off without harming it. Lead Ranger. Back off, big guy. Nobody wants trouble. They use air horns and wave their arms, but the bear doesn't budge. Instead, it starts inching closer to the bus.
Int.
School bus, continuous. The children grow increasingly panicked as the bear approaches. Jason. This one looks even meaner.
Mia.
Can't they just scare it away like last time? Lucas. It's not working. MRS. Harris takes a deep breath and stands up, her voice calm but firm. Mrs. Harris. Everyone listen up. We've been through this once already, and we're going to stay calm. No screaming, no sudden movements.
Got it.
The kids nod, though they're clearly terrified. EXT school bus. Continuous. The bear sniffs the side of the bus, brushing against it. Its claws leave faint marks on the paint. The Rangers fire another warning shot into the air, but this bear seems less afraid than the first. Ranger Tyler, to lead Ranger. It's not backing off. We might have to escalate. Lead Ranger. Not unless it attacks. Hold position.
Int.
School bus. Continuous. Lucas suddenly notices something in his backpack. Lucas. Wait. I've got an idea. Mia. What now? You're not going to try to fight it, are you? Lucas. No, but I've got snacks. Bears love food, right?
Mia.
That's exactly why it's here. Lucas. Exactly. If I throw something far enough, maybe it'll follow the smell and leave us alone. Lucas pulls out a pack of beef jerky and looks at Mrs. Harris for permission. Mrs. Harris. That's risky, Lucas. But it might just work. All right, but stay in the bus. I'll open the emergency hatch. EXT school bus. Continuous. Mrs. Harris carefully opens the side hatch. Lucas leans out slightly and throws the jerky as far as he can into the woods. The bear pauses, sniffing the air. It turns toward the jerky, hesitates, then lumbers off to investigate.
Int.
School bus. Continuous. The children erupt into quiet cheers. Jason. Lucas. You're a genius. MIA, relieved. I can't believe that actually worked. Mrs. Harris. Great thinking, Lucas. Let's just hope it stays distracted long enough for us to get moving. MRS. Harris. Turning around. All right, everyone, remember, this wasn't just an adventure. You'll need to share what you learned today. Stay calm in emergencies and always listen to instructions. Jason, grinning, and bring snacks to distract bears. The kids laugh, and Mrs. Harris shakes her head with a smile. EXT school parking lot. Continuous. The children exit the bus, greeted by worried teachers and parents. Principal Anderson, a tall man with glasses and a commanding presence, approaches Mrs. Harris. Principal Anderson. Mrs. Harris, I heard about the bear encounter. Is everyone all right? Mrs. Harris. Yes, we're all fine, thanks to the Rangers and a little quick thinking from one of the students. Principal Anderson. That's a relief. Let's get everyone inside and settled.
Int.
School auditorium, later. The children sit in the auditorium, recounting the experience to their classmates and teachers. Lucas stands on stage with Mia, Jason, and Mrs. Harris, sharing their side of the story. Lucas. It was huge, and it was right outside the bus. I thought it was going to come inside.
Mia.
But we stayed calm. Well, mostly, and Mrs. Harris kept us safe. Jason. And then Lucas used his jerky to save the day. Who knew snacks could save lives? The audience laughs, applauding Lucas and the group. Principal Anderson. Let's give a round of applause for everyone's bravery, and especially for Mrs. Harris, who kept her cool in a very dangerous situation. The room erupts into cheers as Mrs. Harris gives a modest wave. EXT, school, late afternoon. The children start heading home, but Lucas lingers, looking out toward the distant forest. Mia notices and walks over.
Mia.
Hey, what's up? You're not still thinking about the bear, are you? Lucas. A little. I mean, it's cool we made it out okay, but what about the bears? They didn't seem like they wanted to hurt anyone. They were just there, MIA, thoughtful. Yeah, I guess we're in their home, not the other way around. Lucas. Exactly. I was thinking maybe we could do something to help. Like learn more about them or how to keep things safe for both people and animals.
Mia.
You mean like a project or something? Lucas, grinning.
Yeah.
A wildlife safety project. We could talk to the rangers, maybe even raise awareness about how to avoid encounters like this.
Mia.
You know what? That's actually a great idea. I'm in.
Int.
Classroom. A week later. Lucas, Mia, and Jason present their wildlife safety project to the class. They've made posters, gathered information from the rangers, and even included tips for what to do in bear country. Lucas. Bears aren't the enemy. They're just trying to survive like we are. If we respect their space and take precautions, we can avoid dangerous situations for both humans and animals.
Mia.
And if you're ever in a bus with Lucas, make sure he's got snacks. The class laughs, and the teacher, Ms. Carter, smiles proudly. Ms. Carter. Fantastic work, you three. This is not only informative but also inspiring. I think we can all learn something from your experience. EXT, wooded area, months later. A small group of students, led by Lucas, Mia, and Jason, visit the Rangers station as part of their wildlife awareness project. The Rangers show them how they monitor bear activity and teach them about conservation efforts. Ranger Tyler. You kids did a great thing. Education is the key to keeping both people and animals safe. Lucas. Thanks. We just want to make sure nobody has to go through what we did. Or at least, if they do, they'll know what to do. The group poses for a picture in front of the ranger station, a sign behind them reading, "Respect wildlife. Protect the wild."